Jana, let me ask you a question, because you're in the business of working with many different franchises. You know, how many franchisors does FranNet currently work with?
We represent about 100 concepts at this time.
Got it. So you've seen franchisors that work, and you've seen franchisors that don't work?
Yes.
And you've seen franchisees that work and franchisees that don't work. What makes, in your assessment, what makes franchising work?
Well, all of the things the other ladies have said, but it's a relationship as well. It's a relationship between the franchisor and the franchisee, and it's making sure that you fit within that culture. If you're going to join that franchisor and you're going to become a franchisee in that system, are you willing to follow their system? Do you feel like you fit? Are you similar to other franchisees that have been successful? It's about going through the process and doing enough validation and enough homework that you know in your mind you've made the best decision. I tell people, don't fall in love with a concept. Fall in love with what the concept will do for you. And, you know, people may call us and say, well, I heard about this great, maybe, you know, concept, some kind of food. And I just loved it, and I'm interested in that. And we go, really? Well, let's think about what the owner of that business does, and we'll start outlining those things. And they'll go, no, I wouldn't like that. Well, then you wouldn't be a good fit. So don't fall in love with the product or service. Make sure you're going to enjoy what you'll be doing as an owner, and that it's going to allow you to meet your personal goals and objectives that you've set out for going in business.
Now, I'm going to ask you, expander. You had mentioned franchising as a relationship, and then if I heard you right, you dovetailed that into corporate culture. Tell me, give me the ideal franchise culture.
Well, I think franchise cultures are about family and teamwork. And one of the things that we enjoy, and in my position, I get to go visit a lot of franchise companies' annual conventions or their training facilities, and I love to see the atmosphere of family and how within those groups the franchisees will help each other, and they share best practices, and they're all pulling each other up to the next level. And that, in my mind, is what makes a successful franchise. When you have everybody in there saying, I'm only as good as our weakest link, so I want to help them come up to the next level. And we're going to grow this thing together, and we're going to expand the brand, and we're going to be proud of the brand. And that, in my mind, is what makes a really good franchise system.